This is a slide cast about online collaborative learning by Roxanne Gibbons as a partial fulfillment for the course Education 6610. Online collaborative learning is a social interaction that involves learners and teachers where members obtain and share experiences of knowledge. Ortiz and Lid state the key elements of online collaborative learning include active communication, interaction, online presence, and a sense of community. Online collaborative learning provides many opportunities for the learner. It can increase and enhance peer interactions and enable context needed to achieve learning outcomes. Online collaborative learning has been confirmed by many studies to help construct knowledge through group interactions and help develop critical thinking skills such as analyzing, synthesizing, evaluating information, which are skills needed for the real world. The methods used in this study are consistent with qualitative analysis. The author completed an annotated bibliography of 10 studies, followed by a literature review, PowerPoint presentation of concept maps, and lastly, a slide cast. The author researched peer-reviewed journals to select 10 studies containing collaborative learning in the title that took place in an online medium. All studies contained research participants, either graduate or undergraduate students, from such countries as Canada, Finland, United States, England, and United Kingdom. The most recent studies were selected, and no more than 2 were selected from the same journal. Data were collected via Education Resources Information Center, ERIC, and Google Scholar. Thus, all sources had electronic media. The 10 studies selected utilized qualitative methods. The author created an annotated bibliography of the 10 studies, which then was used to identify similarities, patterns, and common themes using qualitative meta-analysis and content analysis. The author chose 4 themes that occurred most often in the 10 studies, which were discussed in the greatest detail. The 4 emerging themes were interaction patterns, building a sense of community, support tools, and acquisition of skills, which are all necessary for online collaboration to occur. 2 studies, Brinley and Jarvella, found that scaffolding helps facilitate online collaborative learning. In order for collaborative learning to take place, there must be interactions amongst members, which involve sharing experiences and knowledge. Instant messaging and mobile devices are 2 important support tools needed to enhance collaborative learning. Online collaborative learning depends on a sense of community. A sense of community was found to be greatly impacted by online social presence. Zhu stated that computer-supported collaborative learning is based on the assumption that students learn and construct knowledge through group interactions. The study of interaction patterns is crucial to understanding how networks develop and evolve over time. Social network analysis was identified as an effective tool to study network interaction patterns. Interaction patterns were found to be affected by social presence, course design, and pre-existing friendships, all of which impact the effectiveness of online collaborative learning. The study of interaction patterns provide evidence of engaged and socially active or inactive students involved in small group activities that promote online collaborative learning as well as enhancing learning outcomes. A small group for the purpose of this analysis is defined as having 4 to 5 students in a group. The only obstacle of the collaborative learning identified in this analysis was computer-mediated scheduling. Results indicated that the online activities are positively correlated with learning outcomes. Several studies in this literature analysis emphasize the significance of a sense of community among its participants as it relates to online collaborative learning. Support tools and small group activities can facilitate the building of a sense of community. Small group activities stimulate interactions, which can be greatly enhanced with support tools to improve the feeling of a sense of community needed for online collaborative learning. There is a symbiotic relationship between online learning and a sense of community. Online collaborative learning depends on a sense of community, and a sense of community enhances online collaborative learning, as well as learning outcomes. A sense of community was found to be greatly affected by social presence, and according to Ortiz and Lin, it's considered a key element in collaborative learning. Students require skills to use support tools, develop a sense of community, and interact with each other in groups, as well as being able to interact online collaboratively. Online collaboration provides opportunities for students to construct knowledge and increase learning outcomes. Students need to acquire skills to be able to work independently and creatively to participate in online collaborative learning. They must develop social skills and critical thinking skills to facilitate online collaborative learning. In order for collaborative learning to be effective, support tools are required. Nevji suggested interactive tools may allow learners to manage their own learning and support collaborative learning. Wheeler's study found that wikis enable students to collaboratively generate, mix, edit, and synthesize subject-specific knowledge and develop critical thinking skills through the use of shared spaces. There were several support tools identified in this analysis. One of the support tools, IQ Team, was found to help students learn social skills by reflecting back on their experiences. Smartphones and instant messaging both promoted a sense of community needed to support online collaboration. Jarvella found that the use of wireless networks and mobile devices increased students' opportunities for interactions and sharing of ideas, and according to Kadir, enhanced connectedness needed to promote a sense of community as well as support online collaborative learning. Lastly, Wheeler emphasized the use of wikis to promote the construction of knowledge and critical thinking skills through group interactions to promote online collaborative learning. In the next two slides, the discussion section analyzes the results and brings all four themes together, illustrating various relationships. Support tools such as asynchronous discussions, chats, forums, blogs, emails, instant messaging, and smartphones promote a sense of community which enhances online collaborative learning. Instant messaging, as noted by Kadir, is a natural medium for online community building and peer discussions. Overall, support tools are required to construct knowledge to achieve learning outcomes to improve online collaborative learning. Throughout this analysis, there was evidence indicating that acquiring skills to work collaboratively online is essential for effective online collaborative learning. It is also identified that participants need to acquire social skills and technological skills, be able to use interactive online tools. Results consistently reported students participating in collaborative projects displayed an increase in interaction patterns. These increases in interactions provided more opportunities for sharing and constructing knowledge, as well as enduring collaborative relationships needed to build a sense of community, which facilitates collaborative learning. In conclusion, exchanging information is essential for online collaborative learning. Both the quantity and the content of message exchanges were identified as having a positive correlation with increased computer-supported collaborative learning, or online collaborative learning. Online collaboration can be studied using social network analysis to map interactions and content analysis to understand interactions among members. Online collaborative learning is the building of knowledge, a sense of community, and critical thinking skills to improve learning outcomes. Instant messaging and wireless networks enhance interactions which occur more often in smaller groups. These interactions help build a sense of community and social networks which promote online collaborative learning. The literature analysis revealed several implications from the 10 studies. It was recommended by several studies that more attention needs to be paid to network structures and qualitative discourse analysis, culture and its impact on online collaborative learning, technological and social skills, as well as instructional strategies needed to facilitate online collaborative learning, support devices such as instant messaging, mobile devices, and wireless networks needed to enhance online collaborative learning, and fairness, equality, and quantity of message exchanges needed to evaluate online collaborative learning. The research was limited by the author's choice of 10 studies. The studies chosen used qualitative methods, thus many of them contained small sample sizes which limited their generalizability of results. Research in some cases could only be applicable to specific settings. Limitations such as lack of empirical data, lack of evaluative research, and lack of interdisciplinary approach were identified, as well as research that was based on one network community.